So we're allowed to talk.
Hi everyone, this is Deborah Rose at Realty One Group, and I am so excited. Today is our first live talk show, and I couldn't have gotten a better guest. Moonshine Maya, right? No, really, her name's Maya Crespin, and Maya is the new executive director of the Chamber of Commerce. So I want to introduce everyone to Maya Crespin. Say hi.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, my nickname, Moonshine Maya, came from KMOG. I worked there for a little while, so they gave me that little nickname. So
we're not officially started yet.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Okay. We're building.
So
Tune in.
Ask, can you hear me? Is the sound working?
Oh, okay. Can you hear me, Cameron?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Sabrina just commented. Sabrina, can you hear us out there in TV land?
Hi, Sabrina. Gotta put my chapstick on.
So keep talking.
Okay,
Say
so
something
anyways.
like, is everybody able to hear the sound?
Is everyone able to hear the sound? We have these little mics on, and I don't know if they're working.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Anyone commenting out there in
Can you imagine if we have to talk like this the whole time?
cyberspace?
Hi, everybody. We're good? Everybody can hear?
Good thing this is not a Weather Channel screen where you can't see.
Yeah.
Do you know the illusion of the Weather Channel screen? It's
pretty
If you're
fascinating.
looking, yeah, and then, but if you don't know where you're really pointing, you're going. Okay. So hi everyone, this is Deborah Rose with Realty One Group. We're going live with Facebook. Thanks for joining us. I'm super excited, super nervous, but I've got one of my funniest friends with me, so I'm really happy that Maya Crespin, aka Moonshine Maya, is here with us. And we are so fortunate to have you as the new executive director of the Chamber of Commerce. So everyone say hi to Maya.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for
Maya
having me,
says
Deborah.
hi. You're very welcome.
Yeah,
So,
I was excited for this opportunity.
well, good. I'm glad that you could join us. And so tell us a little bit about how you got to Payson.
So my husband, Matt Crespin, and I have been here for 4 years. We moved up here because Matt had the opportunity to become a State Farm agent, which has been beyond his wildest dreams, and it's been wonderful. When Matt took me up here for my first time and we went to the Buffalo Bar and Grill, it was, we just knew this was going to be our home, our forever home. So everybody was awesome to us, and we just love the feel of Payson. I mean, when you drive up here and you see that rim, and it's very majestic. So
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. A lot of people are drawn here. So how cool is that you get to be basically the head ambassador for the town of Payson now? So why don't you share with us what some of your ideas and goals are for being now the new executive director?
Yeah, thank you. So some of the goals that I do have for the chamber, I started about 2.5 months ago. I do have some big goals, but I do appreciate everyone's patience because it is only me that is there. I do have my volunteers that staff the visitor center. I have about 15 of them, and they are just exceptional. I couldn't do my job without them. Speaking of which, I had one open the visitor center this morning, so I could be here with you today. So I do appreciate that. And my goal, number one, is to build a stronger business community. I want us to be a united force. I want us to build each other up, and I want to be that advocate for you, for your business, and be that communication between you, the town, or maybe you just need a reference point. You need somebody, assistance like Cameron, for example. Cameron is our lovely cameraman right there, and he has Razor Thin Media Group, and he's kind of launching that business and working with Gila County and Miss Deborah Rose. And, I've had a few other people come in and ask for someone that can help them with their social media marketing and things like this. So definitely hit up Cameron Davis at Razor Thin Media. Give him a plug. But yeah, so my goal is to be that advocate and that number one point of reference for everyone.
That's excellent. So what are some of the things that the Payson Chamber of Commerce, or we call it the Rim Country Chamber of Commerce, right, regional, what are some of the things that you can do to help a, say, new business get established here, or some of the things that you can provide for an already existing business owner in this area.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that, the Rim Country, it is all-encompassing. So we go all the way out to Young. We go up to Strawberry and Pine and down to Tonto Basin and our lovely Payson here. So I never want anyone to think that we just do Payson, because we want to help everyone. And my goal, or what I can do for any small business, again, is to be that point of reference or single point of contact for, if they need to get a business license, get them in contact with Bobby Davis. We also have the Small Business Development Center that can work with them to help them get their LLC or, their S Corp or whatever that they need to have. So we have those contact points to help them, launch more efficiently and effectively their business. So.
That's excellent. Is there a cost to this?
It depends. So as membership-wise, we do have an entry level, which is a home-based business. So, people who work from home, even realtors can be considered that as well. That is $150 for the year. So it's very affordable. And what you get out of that is exponential. And you can definitely check it out on our website too. That is www.rimcountrychamber.com. And then after that, we do have a few levels of membership, and with those membership levels you do get different payables. The highest level we do have is diamond level membership, and that's $2,500, and that pretty much means I am at your every beck and call.
So does that mean the Mademoiselle Casino, someone like
Yes,
the casino?
Absolutely. So the Mademoiselle Casino, Hotel and Casino, they are one of our diamond members, as well as Wendy Larchek. She's a realtor here in Payson, Arizona. So
Fantastic.
yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Speaking of the casino, we had a concert last October with Charlie Daniels, and you were there.
Yeah, it was an amazing concert.
What we've seen from that concert is something really exciting. The casino now has Clint Black coming on September 1st, and that's going to be really exciting for the community. If you didn't know that, Clint Black will be here September 1st. It'll be an outdoor concert at the casino. And then I believe we have John Michael Montgomery coming for the Arizona Fiddler Fest. And does Payson have a reputation with that Fiddler's Fest, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been going on this is the 48th year, which is pretty astonishing. There's a lot of hard work that goes into it, and we are the home of the Grand Championship. So
that's incredible.
Yeah.
So when is that contest happening, the Fiddler's Contest?
So that's the last weekend in September. Dates is the 28th, I believe, as a Friday. And then the 29th is when Michael Martin Murphy will be here. So yeah, definitely check it out.
Tickets can be purchased. I know for the Clint Black, you can buy the tickets at the casino. And then with the other concert, who's selling those tickets and where can people get those?
Yeah, so you can get those online. You can go to PaysonRimCountry.com. They have the link for you there. And they're very affordable. So this is going to be a concert you can't miss, because, you won't. I mean, Charlie Daniels was huge, but to have these big acts like Clint Black, Charlie Daniels, Michael Martin Murphy coming to our little town of sweet little Payson, and even Rim Country as a whole is huge. So
it is huge.
Very exciting.
Yeah, Charlie.
$20 if you get them beforehand, and $30 out the door.
Oh, okay. For Michael Martin Murphy? Okay, so for Michael Martin Murphy, if you get the tickets beforehand online, it is $20, and then at the door will be $30. So very affordable.
Yeah, that is affordable. And actually, we are starting to become a little destination spot. I mean, I know Cameron developed our tourism department for 11 years. He did an amazing job with all the festivals and the events that we have, the free concert series in the park. Payson is such a quaint little town, but you know what I feel, and in all my travels in the world, is I always say this about Payson: it's the friendliest town I've ever been in. Would you agree?
I absolutely agree, 100% agree. And we have a lot of visitors that come in through the Visitors Center, and they always tell us that same thing. A lot of times we are their first stop, and we're glad to have them stop at our Visitor Center because we have a wealth of information there. But with that, if they go out and have dinner or lunch, or go up to the Tonto Natural Bridge, they always come back and say that everybody is probably the friendliest they've ever met. So, and we have a lot of people who want to move here.
Yeah, a lot. I can attest to that.
Yeah,
that is for sure. So. Send them on down.
Yes, absolutely.
No, we love to help you. We're meeting a lot of incredible people from all over the nation. Actually, right now, the real estate market has been on fire here for about, 18 months, maybe going closer to 2 years, and we're seeing the market being driven up because of the demand for people to want to live in a community that is very well renowned for our large pine forests. We live in the largest pine forest in America, which is staggering. Most people can't wrap their brain around that. Over almost 8 million acres of pine forest, and then we have one of the purest ozone layers in the world, and now we've got one of the strongest water supplies in the entire Southwest. So Payson, although it's only 15,000 people, there's a lot to offer people here in terms of, you know, coming back in time almost, like to this warm, friendly community that has a lot of clubs. You know, there's a Jeep Club. We have the #1 quilter in the world that lives here, Gina Perks. Hiking clubs. Oh my gosh, we have so many clubs. The car show is awesome. Being from Detroit originally, our family tradition was going to the auto show every year in February, and now we have like over 450 cars at the auto show here in Payson, because there's a lot of car collectors that move to this area. So
yes. I can attest to that based on Matt's State Farm. There's policyholders, so there's quite a lot of beautiful cars here. So yeah, and Payson is an absolutely beautiful place. And you know, with that and being a part of the chamber, I was very excited when I was presented with this opportunity. It was very difficult for me to leave Parks and Recreation. I had worked for Cameron Davis for a little over a year, and yeah, one of the best bosses that I've had ever. And it was very hard to leave Courtney, who's the new director at the Parks and Rec department. But to know that I can be such an essential part of our community in helping people, that's what we needed. We needed somebody with a voice and somebody who can really propel Rim Country and make it, again, a destination for our visitors instead of a pass-through town. I mean, we have a lot to offer here, so.
Yeah, and I know that you're going to do an excellent job. How long is your position open until? Is it indefinite? Do people vote you? Does the board have to vote you back in? Or tell us a little bit about the structure of the chamber.
So I do have 9 board members who oversee everything that I'm doing. So 9 bosses, but they're amazing bosses. So I do appreciate all of them. With that being said, they hire me. But with them, they do have the position for 3 years. They can do it 2 times consecutively, but then after that, they have to step out for a year and then they can come back. So
you can do 2 terms consecutively.
2 terms, yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. Well, so I hope to be there indefinitely, but
well, I know you will.
Yeah,
you're just so fun and vivacious and intelligent, and you have such a servant's heart. So that's what Payson, I think, is all about, and I believe the small businesses in this area too. I mean, they truly care about people. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, talk about some of the local businesses that are real standouts to you in terms of maybe what they provide for our community. Do you know of anyone?
First and foremost, I'd have to touch base on the Payson Senior Center and Debbie Stevens over there and her crew. They've done an excellent job. They have a ton of events. For example, they have the nonprofit Shop Hop, which is starting next week. And, you know, you can go online and check out all this information on our community calendar, and that's at rimcountrychamber.com. But again, there's going to be, I think, 7 or 8 shops that are participating in this. And for every shop that you go to, you can get your punch card punched, and you can enter to win a weekend stay at Elk Haven Cabins. So she's been really spearheading a lot of what Payson Senior Center is doing, and they're going to have the bus line that's coming soon, so that's exciting, especially for individuals in town that unfortunately it's hard for them to find transportation. So this will be our first opportunity to have public transportation here in Payson. So
that's really exciting. When do they expect to launch that?
That's in, I think, next month, if I remember correctly. They're doing surveys now. I did send an email to businesses for them to have the opportunity to market their business on those buses. They're going to have 2 different lines, a red and a blue line. But again, you could have Deborah Rose, Realty on there. Yeah, I already put in my big fat yes. So they're going to wrap my name somewhere on some bus, and I want red, by the way. I don't like blue so much, but red I'll take. No, absolutely.
Did you hear that, Debbie?
So, and with that, that's a huge piece of the marketing. And With my position, my duty is to make sure that businesses are networking together. And I've come up with 2 different new functions that we have. For example, the lunch bunch. We have it actually today. It's going to be at El Rancho at 11:30. We do prefer that you sign up because this is a semi-exclusive group. This is a non-compete group. So I will not have 2 realtors. I will not have 2 bankers. I will not have 2 insurance people. I want it to be exclusive for them. But you just contact me at Maya, M-A-I-A, at rimcountrychamber.com. You can always call my cell phone or text me. It's 928-978-9389 to let me know that you would like to attend that. And we do those once a month. And again, it's just an opportunity to network. Our last one at Buffalo Bar and Grill was huge. We had 12 people, which was phenomenal. And then the next lunch bunch is actually going to be at Mackey's Grill. That's going to be Tuesday, September 18th at 11:30. So definitely come to that or sign up for it. And then we also have our coffee connections. I know 7 o'clock is early for a lot of people, but not me. I am an early bird. I'm usually up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning because I can't shut this down. But Coffee Connections, that's always at Scoops. We do hold our functions at member locations. So Scoops is a member of the Rim Country Regional Chamber of Commerce, as well as Mackey's, as well as El Rancho and Buffalo Bar and Grill. So we will be at Scoops. Coffee Connections, that's going to be coming up next Tuesday. What is that, the 28th at 7 a.m. at Scoops. So again, reach out to me and let me know because we'd love to have you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you've really been stirring it up, girl. You're kicking it up and putting all these fun things to do and ways that businesses can connect. Well, I do think you're going to have to do something extra for realtors because there's a lot of us. There is a lot of realtors.
You definitely have saturated the market.
Oh, yeah, we have.
But no, I agree with you. And I'm always open to suggestions. I want everyone to know that. Please, if you have any recommendations, suggestions, always let me know because, I haven't done a position like this before. I'm new to it. And so I want us to learn together and I want us to help each other. So I'm always open. So
collaborator. That's awesome.
Some of the, Cameron asked a great question. What are some of the issues that I'm facing with the chamber? Unfortunately, in the last few years, it was a little bit rocky. I think the past executive directors have done a fabulous job. It is a full-time, if not 60, 70, 80-hour-a-week job. It can be difficult only because people have different needs and wants for their businesses. For example, when you sign up as a member, you'll have a ribbon cutting. Some people don't have a brick and mortar, so they don't really need a ribbon cutting. So for example, Cameron, what we did in replace of his ribbon cutting is he went on K-Rim with me. That's a radio station here in town, 96.3. So he went on there on our community spotlight and gave him the whole floor. He had a half an hour to, talk to the community about his business and what he's doing to help elevate Gila County so that Globe and Rim Country can be, one instead of us being kind of separate. So I'm excited to see what he has coming forward.
So some of the difficulties, do you think that those difficulties can be repaired, or have you considered maybe like a brainstorming session with all the local businesses to see, instead of you having to go out, isn't that your job is partly going out and visiting these local businesses and talking to them? Would it be something to consider, maybe having a brainstorming session and
I'd love to.
Inviting all the local businesses that are thinking about joining the chamber or perhaps already are members and collaborating that way to make it more efficient for you so you can get a lot more done quicker?
I know Bill and Laura Walsh had done that when they were here prior to me. They did have a session of that kind of sort, a brainstorming session. So I'd absolutely be open to that, and I think it's a great idea. Maybe at one of our luncheons, so people can kind of talk about that. Our next luncheon, by the way, is going to be on September 11th. It will be a semi-patriotic theme. We will pay respect to the victims of 9/11, and then we do have a few individuals that will be speaking. We have Jim Muir and Bud Hoffman to talk about what they are doing to help veterans with PTSD. And then Kevin Guam, he'll be coming to talk about mortgaging because it's National Mortgage Lender Month. So.
That's fascinating. I want to speak to Jim Muir and Bud Hoffman. They are heroes in my mind. They are incredible human beings. If you are a veteran and you're tuning into this show, I would have to say Jim Muir is probably the most humble. Both of those men are the most humble men I've met, other than Cameron Davis, and they have done more for local veterans than any other human beings. And they reach out to veterans when they're in crisis. They reach out to veterans if they're struggling on getting medical needs taken care of, or rides down to the valley. They also have been able to put a lot of money in the pockets of especially the Vietnam veterans who have been really neglected and had given up on their rightful monthly allocations. And so, matter of fact, today at 4 o'clock, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I want to say this because of Eric Santana.
Eric's watching right now.
Eric, hi Eric. Eric's on. So Eric Santana is an awesome guy. He is the one that had the vision to bring Charlie Daniels to Payson, and I just collaborated with him on that vision. It was his dream, his vision, and I just helped execute that vision. And part of Eric's heart was he was not a veteran. He wanted to be, but his family members had been and have been. So he wanted to really honor veterans, because if you remember, and you're so young, maybe you don't remember, but the Vietnam vets were especially dissed when they fought the battles and came back to American soil, and had a lot of issues. So Eric wanted to benefit the local veterans here. So that was the impetus behind this Charlie Daniels Band concert. And honestly, it took us about 2.5 years, or it took Eric about 2.5 years to finally get him to come, and we could find a date that would work. And I am happy to say that I'm so glad he had that vision, because we were able to send 700 local veterans to that concert for free.
Wow.
And we also raised an additional $22,000 for the local veterans. And so when we had the money, we included Jim Muir in the process of finding out where that money needed to be allocated. So I just want to say that Jim Muir is a hero. Eric Santana is going to get an award later today at 4 o'clock at his office. The Payson Honor Guard, the Military Honor Guard, is going there to award him with some kind of gift. So anyways, I just wanted to shout out to Jim Muir. That is a great, great man.
Oh, absolutely. There, so. Yeah, he's been essential, and just helping me with, acclimating me to also being in this chamber position, and what his experiences are, and who he knows. I mean, he knows a lot of people. Yes, so I definitely have benefited from being, I would say we're friends, but yeah, I just think he's been a great resource for me. So
that's incredible. Yeah, there's so many great people that always want to help, and I hope that you get the support that you deserve and need at the chamber. You're such a great asset to that organization, and I know that they know that. And you're also part of the women's leadership group in Payson, so I know that you like being up at 7 because I see you there. But I want you to talk just a minute about what your wildest goal or your biggest dream is for the chamber. Do you have something in your heart that you hope will come to fruition, even though it might seem hard to imagine at this point?
Yeah, I mean, what I would like is for us to be, number-wise, I want us to be one big team. I want us to all work together, because I know we have our differences, but, you just have to agree to disagree sometimes.
Yes.
And just, it is what it is, you know how they feel about it, and move on. But I think if we could work together, I think it could be pretty awesome. I have a vision for our business showcase. I really want it to be something that the businesses, are excited to come to, and I don't want to say like a party of sorts, but I want like bands to be there. I want us to have games to play, like kind of feel like a kid again and just let loose and just have fun. Instead of just being uptight and behind a table, I would like it to be, I don't know, something for our tourists to also come up here and see what our businesses have to offer. Yeah. I know the town of Payson puts on a lot of amazing events. The Food Truck Festival, free summer concert series in June and July every Saturday. But I would like our business showcase to be something like that, so the business could really showcase what they do. So that would be one of my visions. That I know it's going to take a small army to put this on, and I am only one person right now, but I do have amazing ambassadors. We just had one of our meetings on Tuesday, and it was exceptional. They all have great ideas. I couldn't do it without the ambassadors and my volunteers and all you businesses out there. But my ambassadors, it is a volunteer position. You do have to be a member of the chamber to be a part of that. But my ambassadors are kind of my eyes and ears in the community, because I can't be everywhere all the time, as everybody knows. But again, my ambassadors, I would love and implore anyone out there that if you'd like to be an ambassador, definitely let me know. I would just need some help, maybe at the luncheons or the ribbon cuttings. And primarily what I want the ambassadors for it to be is a voice for their business. I want you to come out. I want you to wear your name tag. I really want you to, I want this to be an opportunity to elevate you and your business. So if you'd like to be an ambassador, let me know. We have a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So everyone can go to the website, and
Absolutely.
just wrapping this up, I believe our time's almost up, but what is the chamber website again?
The chamber website, getting tongue-tied. It is www.rimcountrychamber.com. So definitely check it out. We have a full list of events going on. So just wanted to touch base on one of the events that we have this weekend, which I'm very excited about, is the charity event by Payson Community Kids. They will be this Saturday at Majestic Rim Retirement Living. That's from 5 to 8. It is a free event, and they're going to have free food and wine. But definitely the most important thing is for you to come out there, and they will have silent auctions on different baskets, on all these chairs that people have painted. The chamber did 2 chairs ourselves. I did one, and then one of my volunteers, Nanette Shellady, did one. So I definitely want everybody to go to the event. It's going to be so epic.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped for that one.
That's awesome.
And don't forget Taste of the Bridge. That's tickets are on sale at the chamber right now. That's going to be on September 15th from 4 to 7. They will have a free bus that will pick you up at Home Depot starting at 3:30. Unfortunately, I'll be going home to Illinois for my 20th high school reunion. So, yeah, that dates me a little bit. But anyway, I'm excited to go home and see all my friends and family. But I won't be able to attend that event, which I'm pretty bummed about. But I hear it's awesome.
I'll be there, so I'll fill you
okay,
in. But
thank you.
Anyways, just wrapping this up, thank you, Maya, so much for being here.
No,
that
thank
was
you.
very enlightening. And I just want to say thank you for joining us today. Cameron has done a great job. I want to thank Cameron behind the cameras. And if you haven't seen my new website or my revamped website, please visit us or me at PaysonAZProperties.com. There's some videos there. There's client testimonials. There's a page where you can find out all about Payson. And anyways, it's been an absolute pleasure. And we'll see if you want us to come back. If this is good, we'll do it again next month and interview another fascinating Paysonite. I like to call people Paysonites. That's just my little term. So we are here for all your real estate needs. If you want any information on the market, please let me know. We have a very brisk market right now, and I'm always open for the job of selling your home. So thanks for joining us today, and see you later.